All right, today I'm going to be going over who I think will be UFC champion at the end of 2024. I'm going to go over each weight class and just kind of give some quick reasons. I don't want to yap too much. You guys hate that on the internet. Every time I leave a comment, I'm yapping. Right now, I'm yapping. I have an opinion, I'm yapping. Anyway, so these are the honorable mentions. They're not on my list. I think John Jones will retire, so I don't think he'll be champion by the end. Take someone else for heavyweight. Brendan Allen, I think he has a good chance for middleweight, kind of a shit division. And now Izzy's gone. He probably will come back and lose and retire. Uh, so he's not a threat. Arman Sarukian, I think he has a chance at lightweight, but I think there's a guy that has a better chance. You'll see that when I get to lightweight. Tatiana Suarez, I think she's a pretty solid fighter. Uh, I don't really care about women's weight classes that much. I don't have much to say about them, to be honest, but she has a solid chance. And oh yeah, down there you have Marab. God, I hate that guy. I think Marab has a good shot of beating O'Malley, but I don't think he will. And if he does, I think he will lose to my choice at bantamweight. So first, let's get started with flyweight. Flyweight, I have Manel Kape. This guy's a G. If you don't like this guy, then something's wrong with you. Like, this guy is so cool. Entertaining fighter, skilled fighter. I think he's ranked 7 or 8 right now. So a fight or two and he'll be in contention. I think he can get 3 fights in 2024 and win them all to get the belt. Bantamweight, I have Corey Sandhagen. This is kind of close. I know a lot of people are probably feeling Marab, or some people think Sean will stay champ. I think Sandhagen could beat both of them. I don't know if he will, obviously, but personally, I think he has the skill set to beat both of them. I mean, Marab is just a shitty American football player that can't tackle. And Sean O'Malley is a unique striker, but so is Corey Sandhagen, and he has a better ground game. So I give him the edge in that fight. Also, this guy has been fucked over his whole career. I mean, eventually he's got to get the belt, right? Next weight class, featherweight, I have Ilia Topuria. Now I could see this happening in two ways. Either one, he beats Volk and Volk gets a rematch and he beats Volk again, or he loses to Volk and works his way back with, a fight or two. That division isn't that deep. I could see him beating maybe Holloway or Emmett in a rematch maybe. However they decide to match make it, I think he could bounce back. And if he gets 3 fights in this year, I think he'll definitely get the belt. But I do think he'll beat Volk, and they'll give Volk a rematch. And by that point, Volk is a bit older, couple losses. I don't see him beating Topuria. And Topuria is young. He's only going to get better. He's only going to get faster. He's only going to get stronger. So I don't see Volk hanging around at the top too long, as much as that sucks to say. But yeah, I see Ilya with the belt ending 2024. Next division, lightweight. I think Tony Ferguson will beat his current losing streak with a win streak. He's going to fight every month. I'm just kidding. So lightweight, I have Islam. I think he'll just stay champ. I mean, he's just so good. Volk tested him, and then he knocked him out in the rematch. He's still improving somehow. This guy's actually good at striking, so I think he's better than Khabib. That might be a hot take, but I personally think he's better. I think he'll hold on to the belt, and I don't see anyone beating him at lightweight. Maybe Justin Gaethje has a chance on the feet for like a flash knockout or something, but I really doubt it. I mean, this guy's gotten hit before. He doesn't really just get slumped. I mean, yeah, he has a loss, but I don't see anyone putting him out. I don't see anyone submitting him ever. I just don't see anyone beating him by decision. How does this guy lose? I don't know. He's the Terminator. Next division, welterweight. I think Leon will hang on to the belt. I think it won't be much of an exciting reign. Uh, he'll just rack up a couple defenses. I know a lot of people probably think Shavkat. Um, I think Leon could beat Shavkat. I mean, they both fight kind of similar. I know that Shavkat has way more finishes, but they both come in with a game plan. They do the game plan, and that's really it. And I think Leon, with the experience, he's still in his prime. I think he'll beat Shavkat. Like Lucas Tracy would say, he's crafty, and he's only going to get craftier. So, I mean, this guy is always in your glove. He's always on the cage. He's a bit of a cheater, but I still like him. I think he will be champion in 2024. Um, Also, he's talking about moving up to middleweight. So if that happens, it's going to hold up the division. And if he has the belt when it happens, it's just going to add to the time he has the belt. So I don't see this guy losing the belt this year. Probably 2025 is when he loses the belt, in my opinion. When Shavkat and Ian Gary and other prospects have a bit more time to develop and cement themselves. I'm going to do a brief intermission here for the women's divisions. Uh, I'm going to be honest, we don't really care. Does anyone care? I mean, nobody turns on the UFC and watches the co-main women's fight and then skips the main event. I mean, come on. Like, no one really cares. These are the three I picked. Yan Xiaonan, Erin Blanchfield, and Caitlin Vieira. I don't care to elaborate. You don't care to hear me elaborate. So let's just move on. Middleweight, I have Dricus. This is kind of a controversial pick. I think some people think Sean may beat him. I think some people think Brendan Allen may beat him. Some people think Izzy will come back and beat him, or whoever has the belt. I just don't see it happening, dude. This guy's goofy, he fights weird, it's ugly. I can't get a read on him. I mean, I've been watching him since he got in the UFC, and I couldn't tell you any of this guy's tendencies besides, breathing heavy. I'm not sure how you're really supposed to game plan for this guy. He's big, strong, hell of an athlete, knows what he's doing. He just goes in there and rolls you over. I mean, when you beat Whitaker, I've figured, yeah, this guy's going to be champ, going to rack up a couple defenses because this goofy shit is kind of overpowered. And nobody knows what the hell is going on. Maybe him and his coach do, but we don't know what's going on with them. And they're up to some stuff, if you know what I mean. Next we have light heavyweight. I think Jamal Hill will be champ. I mean, he didn't lose his belt, he got injured. Yuri just lost to Alex. I think Alex will move up to heavyweight and take a loss. Maybe come back and defend the belt against Jamal Hill or another contender. But I think by the end of 2024, Jamal Hill should have already had won the belt back. He's kind of underrated. A lot of people don't talk about this guy like he's very skillful. I think he's a pretty good fighter. I mean, and he's pretty entertaining. He's got a cool personality. I mean, he's a yapper like me, so maybe that's why I enjoy it. But yeah, he makes cool YouTube videos. Good fighter. Think he'll have the belt ending 2024. Last division, we have the fat dudes, aka heavyweight. I mean, is anyone a natural heavyweight? Like, let's be real. Like, they're very rare. I think Tom Aspinall may be one of them. This guy is talented. He's fast. He moves like in a lower weight class. He moves like maybe a welterweight. I mean, he's got power. He's got a ground game. I don't see anyone beating him for a while. I wish he would go like full heel mode, villain mode, because oh my god, I can't stand this guy's interviews. He's so boring. Other than that, I think his fights are entertaining, and I think he's a winner. I think he'll hold on to that interim belt and either. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe John Jones retires before ever fighting this guy. That'd be a close fight in my opinion. Jones is the only guy I think that could compete with him skill-wise at heavyweight. I mean, all these other guys are just fat, slow, throw over hands. maybe take you down. And they're just, I don't know. Heavyweights don't really impress me, but Tom Aspinall does. I could also see Gelton Almeida making a run, but I don't think he beats Aspinall, so there's no real point to mention him. And yeah, that's the people I think will be champions to end 2024. Let me know what you guys think, if anyone even sees this. It's like my first serious upload on this channel. It's kind of hard to get those views, get those interactions, but yeah. And also follow me on Instagram if you want to see my art. I'm pretty shit right now, but I'm pretty dedicated to getting better. So if you want to see that progress, perhaps, then follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as YouTube, but with an underscore after it.